Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Grayscale to launch first US XRP trust, paving the way for potential ETF. Bullish. Okay guys, love to see it. For you that don't know though, this actually isn't new in regards to Grayscale once already had a US XRP trust. They dissolved it due to the SEC lawsuit. So, you know, go figure, right? So this just shows you like the damage that was caused. But what this also says is that, hey, look, this is looking positive, right? They're not worrying so much now about the lawsuit anymore. They're feeling, because, you know, the SEC could still appeal. So Grayscale could have been like, let's just wait and see how things go, because they might appeal it. Clearly, Grayscale are starting to get to a point now where they're comfortable with the ruling of the lawsuit. And so that to me shows that companies are starting to gain trust again. They're starting to feel comfortable to get involved with XRP. So that's why I think this is such a good step. And look, we've already seen a reaction from the price. This has been positive. And this is why, you know, the ETF, again, it could be something massive for XRP. We saw what it did with Bitcoin, right? Like Bitcoin had a massive uptrend off of the back of the ETF being launched. So I really do think that this is something that's a huge positive, and it definitely is paving the way for an ETF. Now, the one thing I will say, you know, I hate to, you know, start to throw in a bit of negativity, but you know, I just try to be as transparent as I can with my audience. With the current, you know, regime of the SEC with Gary Gensler, I do just question if he would allow this to happen. Now, we're coming up to an election for America, so who knows? What I am hearing, to be honest with you, is that even if the Democrats win, I am actually hearing that even if that is the case, they would still re-elect someone else to take over Gary Gensler's position. Now, how true that is, I have no idea. So, you know, please don't think that is an actual fact. That's just what I've heard. So if that is the case, either way, Gary Gensler's out. And the only thing you can do at that point then is hope that we get someone who is a lot more pro-crypto, right? A lot more friendlier to crypto. And so if that is the case, then yeah, maybe we get someone who isn't thinking about trying to block Ripple and XRP at every hurdle, you know? But that's just where one of my concerns comes in. But yeah, this is obviously something that's a massive step towards the ETF. Again, it also signals that the companies are starting to get back involved with XRP. They're starting to want to work with Ripple, that kind of stuff. And this is where you can see, to me, the damage, what was caused by the lawsuit, right? Like, this was something that was there before already, you know, but this had to get dissolved due to the lawsuit, due to the uncertainty. And so this wasn't just one of the only things that they lost. They lost partnerships as well. They had a potential deal. David Schwartz mentioned they had a potential deal, but they lost it once the lawsuit came in. So, like, this is what I mean. Like, when people talk about, you know, XRP missing the bull run, like, can we not just logically say that it's reasonable to assume that the reason why it missed the bull run is because of the lawsuit? Because some people are trying to, like, you know, minimize that now and say, no, you know, you still could have had a run, but it did. It just didn't beat its last all-time high. But if you've got no trade in America, how do you expect that, like, the biggest economy in the world, and you can't even have access to it, how do you expect that to happen? I think there was only one exchange, which is minimal. Some people are not going to want to open up an exchange just to trade XRP. Some people might just say, forget it, you know, it's not worth the hassle. So, you know, there was in a very difficult situation, and there was a lot of uncertainty. Like, look, I held XRP through the lawsuit, but I wasn't sure that they was going to win. I was worried, right? Like, I was thinking, what if they do lose? You know, what if this investment really does get knocked back because it loses the lawsuit? Because one thing I was confident of, if Ripple lost that lawsuit, I'm not saying that XRP would have been done, but it would have taken many years to recover. And it would never have been on the same trajectory of what it could have been. So obviously I'm glad that they did win. We'll see in regards to an appeal. I think it's likely that even if they do appeal, they will lose. I think that's the most likely outcome. But even with that, it's going to take many years for it to go through. It took years to get through this lawsuit, right? It's been like 3-4 years. So, to me, I'm not that concerned in that regard now. So for me, like, I look at this and I'm like, great. The companies are not worrying so much now about the potential of an appeal. They're actually thinking, no, we're happy, we're comfortable. So hopefully that just means there's other companies as well speaking with Ripple, bringing up the partnerships again, back to working with them and getting XRP utilized. That's what it signifies to me. So real great news to see here, positive on the charts as well already. So this can only mean positive things to me, in my opinion. And hopefully this is paving the way for an ETF. I hope that is what is coming next. As I say, we'll see how soon they will try and go for that. I don't think it'll be this year personally. I think that would be a bit premature, but we will see. Like, I don't know what, Grayscale's plans are 100%. I think it'd be more something next year personally, if I was to hazard a guess, but it is just an educated guess. I don't know for sure. But nonetheless, this is still great news. And it's just good to see that XRP is starting to make steps forward. Like, they're starting to move on from this whole debacle of the lawsuit. It's good to see that things are starting to pick back up again. So great news to see. Thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care.